I believe that when you are choosing a career or an occupation that you are looking to do for a lifetime, it should be something that makes you happy. And helping people get better physically and mentally is definitely what makes me happy. Hey everyone, welcome back to aDashofMo, and today I will be doing Q&A Sunday, and I will be doing my week 13 medical school update. I have been noticing that a lot of people have been worried about their statistics and about their numbers and if they're going to be good enough for medical school. What I have to say to that is that not every person in medical school is the ideal student number-wise that you see on those statistics. So please don't be discouraged by those statistics. Also, if you really want to look at another way to see what the average score is, or like the range of scores is for MCAT and GPA wise, you should definitely look at the schools that you're interested and just Google search like average GPA and MCAT scores for this school, and they're usually out there for the majority of schools. And I can tell you this from personal experience because I was worried that my numbers weren't good enough for medical school. So what I did was I researched almost every single school by their average GPA and MCAT score to see where I would make a good fit or have at least a chance to get an interview into the school and eventually be accepted into the school. So please don't be alarmed by those AAMC statistics. I know it's super, like, it's really kind of sad to look at them and you're really worried and you're stressed out, like, am I good enough? But really, numbers is a huge factor into being accepted into medical school, but realize it's not everything, okay? It's not everything. So please just do your research. Make sure you don't jump to conclusions too quickly or become discouraged easily, okay? Because if you really want to pursue medicine, then it's just all about persevering, working hard, overcoming any obstacle life throws at you, and just staying positive and having a great attitude towards it. So that will take you very far, and I really wish you the best of luck. And if you have any questions for me at all whatsoever, just let me know, and I really hope that I can help y'all out. So first of all, we have the first question. It is, do you think taking IB, International Baccalaureate, will help? So from my understanding, I personally didn't attend a school that had the IB program, but I do know of like one school from like Houston that did. So I can only like tell you what I know from there. So from what I've heard is that it's kind of like AP classes, advanced placement, where they're a little bit more challenging than just plain high school courses, and then you're able to get like a higher GPA if you do end up making an A in that class, as opposed to making an A in just the regular class without it being a little bit more difficult than the regular class. So I did take some AP classes in high school, which did help me to prepare for undergraduate. So I think that taking IB classes will definitely help you, not only to help you discipline yourself and, challenge yourself to work harder and to figure out how you can study best, but it will also, I believe, raise your GPA, and then also just make sure that you don't you know your limit. You don't want to be overloading yourself, especially in high school. You just you should know, hopefully you know yourself well enough to know what your limits are. So for me, I knew that I could not take every single AP class that was offered to me. I know I wouldn't have been able to handle that. I did take a few of them, and I did take a few AP courses during high school, and yes, that helped me with my GPA in the end. But also, you just need to find a balance between school and then enjoying your high school life and doing some extracurricular activities in high school to help you prepare for college. Thank you so much for your question. The next one is, thank you for answering my question. What's your Snapchat? By the way, you should get some sleep. You look exhausted. Thanks for your comment and for your concern. My Snapchat, by the way, is aDashofMo. So if you haven't already, go ahead and add me on Snapchat. And yeah, I know I should get some sleep, but I'm a medical student and I had a test today. So sorry about it, but that's just how it goes for anyone. I mean, there are a few people I know that do get 8 hours of sleep, but they're a rarity. So thank you, though, for your concern. I really appreciate it. And the next question is, thanks for the update. I'm starting med school on November 24. Congratulations. And also, she goes on to say, I'm super nervous. I'm only 18 and am entering medical school in China. I'm going all alone from US to China. I'm super nervous. Your videos give me energy to attempt this field. Thanks. That is so great to hear. And by the way, is a med student's life real busy? Do you have enough time for extracurricular activities or just to hang out with friends and stuff? So, I'm really happy for you. That's awesome. Going, to medical school at such a young age, not only will you have like so much energy, but I think you could really bring a different perspective to life as a medical student. And I don't know exactly how old medical students are in China when they start out, but that's awesome if they start out at 18. And then is a med student's life real busy? Well, from what I know from my medical school experience, I am pretty busy as of now. I don't really have time to do extracurricular activities. I mainly study and try and do normal human being things like clean my apartment, groceries, hang out with friends, and try to like go to the movies every once in a while. But other than that, I definitely wouldn't have time for a job like I would in undergrad or anything else. But everyone is different. Everyone has a different take on medical school. It just totally depends on you. And but that's awesome. I really hope you keep in touch with me because I'd really like to hear how medical school is like for you going from the US to China and how your experience would differ from mine. So thank you so much for your comment. The next one is, just out of curiosity, I had a question on whether your parents are also doctors. If so, was that one of the main reasons which made you choose medicine as a career? By the way, you are so sweet and I enjoy your videos. Thank you so much. Your comment just it warms my heart, but thank you. So my parents aren't doctors. The only doctors I have in my family were my grandparents. That wasn't really a main reason. It was a little inspiration that both my grandparents were doctors, but it wasn't the main reason why I chose medicine. And honestly, it really shouldn't be the main reason why you choose medicine is just because your parents are physicians, unless if they've really had a significant impact in your life. But don't think for 1 second that you have to be a doctor just because your mom and your dad is a doctor. So it should totally be your decision, and because that is your calling and because that is what you choose to do with your life. So what really made me want to choose medicine was that I knew that I wanted to help people from such a young age because I helped out when I was like 6 my mom is a physical therapist, so she would bring me to work and then I would work with the patients, and I just loved helping patients. I loved it so much. I knew even at a young age I just wanted to help people get better, and that in itself brought happiness to me. And I believe that when you are choosing a career, or an occupation that you are looking to do for a lifetime, it should be something that makes you happy. And helping people get better physically and mentally is definitely what makes me happy, and I'm very passionate about that. So thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate it. So moving on to my week 13 update. So this week was just busy studying for this test coming up that I just took. So on this test, it was a little different from the others. It was 3 hours long, but we started our first test at 11, and it was our histology practical, so we had 25 questions. It was mainly over, we learned like lymphoid organs, and so this also tied in with our little mini crash course in immunology. So we had a good like 2.5 weeks, I would say, of classes of immunology to dip our toes in the water. Like, it was a really random thing, but yeah, so we had like a few courses on immunology. We got tested on that on our test that started at 1. So our histology practical ended after 30 minutes because we have like 1 minute per question. There were 25 questions, 3 bonus questions, and it was super hard. And then our written exam began at 1, and it consisted of biochem. We did learn about like glycogen metabolism, glycogen storage diseases, lysosomal storage diseases, coagulation and fibrinolysis, and then for physiology we're finishing up like the cardiovascular system, so we had that. And then we had immunology, and then like I had doctoring skills also on that as well. But that was my test, and I was basically studying for it so hard because there was just so much information on this exam, and it was a little overwhelming. But I really hope that I made it out alive, like test-wise and grade-wise. So I'm really hoping that that went okay, or better than I thought of it. I'm thinking about it right now because I don't know, tests scare me. It's just, I just have to learn how to deal with it, but I still haven't learned how to deal with it up till now. And yeah, so if you have any other questions for me, don't be shy, and go ahead and leave a comment below. Also, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that. I attempt to put out videos every week, so I'm definitely trying to get better at that. But thank you so much for your support. Also, if you haven't already, follow me at aDashofMo and on social media. And that's it. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.